it's been a year and I am feeling so overwhelmed right now. Hello everyone, I am back. I hope so because I have missed art journaling so much these past few months. I think I haven't made a page in over a year or so, and just a lot of things happened on the personal and professional end, and I just didn't know I wanted to do it, but then I just did not have the um, mindset to get there. I know I should make it, get back to it, do it, and do like an everyday practice, something. But yeah, the journal, this one that we launched a couple of years ago, I think. So, and I did the whole fabulous event called the Art Journaling Week, and we did lots of. I want to show you that my other journal, and we did these 7 layouts. We had a mood board, and um, it was just a wonderful week of creating live every day. And I've been missing it so much. It was in September. Look at this one. How cute is this? And then we did this, a little bit abstract. And then this one of my absolute favorites. I love the color palette. And again, another favorite. So we did this, and yeah, I did this one too. This was something that I did at a later date. I used the transfer me sheets for this one, and I love this stencil too. So yeah, this was one, and then I decided to do like a more vintage sort of a journal. And I did a couple of pages just when I was free. I had the mindset, and I just did collage and splatters, and thought um, I'll just do a simple one today, maybe not a double page, maybe a single page. And I saw Vicky Papaioannou is one of my, I hope I'm pronouncing her name right, but she's one of my most favorites when it comes to art journaling and videos in general, art videos in general. She's fantastic. I love her. Her pages are so simple and yet gorgeous. And today I'm trying to case one of her pages. I just want it to be like a slow transition because I haven't created in a while. Let me grab some brushes. I hope they work. They're a little bit dicey, but let's see. So yeah, and she does this page which is like a quick one mostly. So my sponges are dying, as you can see, but let's see if we can do like a quick, this is probably too dark, but see, I'm gonna build onto it. So these journals that I launched, this is all handmade paper, and they're all recycled, so like no trees were harmed in the making of these journals. The paper has a beautiful little texture and looks great with watercoloring. So this is the first time I'm actually using distress inks, and probably I should have started with a lighter hand. I went in too thick, too heavy with the color, but that's all right. It's the process of learning, I guess. So yeah, I have a beautiful blue color. I'm not sure how it'll turn out. I'm going to post the picture of what I'm trying to achieve somewhere on the screen here, so you have an idea what I'm doing. But yeah, I don't know if it's going to turn out like hers or we're going to take a different route. And but I'm taking inspiration from the steps that she did. So she like did a little bit of inking, and then a little bit of splatters, and yeah, so I'm just trying to do that. And there was a little bit of stamping as well. So I think I'm going to just leave it here because this is how it looks. It looks actually pretty good. I might have wanted it to be a little bit subtle, but I think that's fine, and we can work with this. Next, let's add some stamping. So I'm using this one. This is a tiny little stamp from Mudra. It's made in India, and the door is creaking on me. So let me just shut it. Okay, so this is the stamp. It's a script stamp, and yeah, it's called Old Script, and this is a 3 by 2 inches stamp, and I usually just use it as it is. Like, I don't even mount it on a block. What I do is I take some ink and I press the stamp into it, and then we just go like that. So yeah, and then you can kind of move around the pages a little bit, and don't have to be perfect. I just want some abstract things in the center over there. And now I'm going to take a little bit of paint and probably add some splatters maybe. So I think black splatters, because then the plan is to add some pretty butterflies. This is a elements book from Mintay papers, and this one is called Wings, and it has lots of birds and butterflies and such. And I think I'm either going to kind of use these or the blue ones from here, blue, brown, and white maybe. So that's the plan. And I'm thinking I'll add some white splatters instead of black ones and see how that goes. So I'm using the Gesso. This is from Little Birdie, again another Indian brand. Okay, this looks good. I was a little bit worried if it's going to be dry or so, because I haven't used it in so long. Okay, so I have a little bit of water here with me, and probably my brush already had some paint on it. So it's tiny bit blue. Just let's see how this goes. Yeah. Yeah, I think white is better. I think it is going to make the background softer, and you don't want to dilute it a lot. I'm just going to do like a thick splatter. I want the paint to be thick and not too watery, so that it can hold, the drops can hold its shape. If it's too watery, it's going to kind of spread like that. And yeah, I think this looks pretty good. And if you feel your blending isn't proper or anything, you can always like use your fingers, take a little bit of so, and just kind of rub it in. This will make it blend and make it a little bit softer as well. So I think I just love using my hands and my fingers whenever I'm art journaling. It just kind of is more therapeutic for me this way. So you can see all the harshness is gone. Oops. You can do this with any of your projects. Okay, so I'm gonna let this dry, or you could even use a heat gun here. Let's make it quick and use a heat gun. So the heat gun that I'm using is from Just My Craft. Again, none of these products are sponsored, by the way, but I personally use them. You can see my splatters have disappeared a bit, so maybe we'll see what we can do later on. But for now, I'm just. So I think the gesso wasn't thick enough for this, so the splatters have disappeared. But we'll see later what to do. So the next thing she does is she uses a cheesecloth like this one, and then she lays it down in the middle. So I'm going to cut a small piece of this. and lay it down over here like that. You can play around with it. I'm not going to stick it just yet. First, I'm going to cut out a couple of butterflies. I'm thinking since my page is big, I can probably do this one because this will match the color scheme. And then maybe this one. Okay, so I think these go really well. And then I want to do something else with the butterfly. Maybe I use this one. Maybe I use something from here. Maybe this one. Or I'll use this one. I think this will add fun pop of color. I'm going to use this one. So let's see. I have these. Let's just fuzzy cut them really quickly. Yes, so this is again something that's very therapeutic, cutting out images using this pair of scissors and just going to town with it. And if you want to cut, like, this is a tip, if you want to cut really nice and neat, move your image and keep your scissors static. So when I move my image and I don't move my scissors. So I have this perfect little butterfly. Let's do this one. So as you can see, I'm going to be moving my image and not my scissors. This will make sure that you're able to cut faster, as well as the cutting would be really neat and nice and precise. So this is something that you can try if you struggle with fuzzy cutting. And now the last one, let's do. So I generally just switch on some series on Netflix or something on TV and watch a movie, or a series like Friends that I've already watched and I know what's going to happen, but still there is something running in the background and I just fuzzy cut all my elements like that. So yeah, just there is some background noise basically, and it works out great for me. So if you don't want to do a project but you still want to do something therapeutic and craft, you can just take a sheet of pretty images, print it out, and if you don't have a book like this, you can always print it out and then just switch on your TV and fuzzy cut for a while. That really helps. Okay, so let me see how I want it. Maybe the big one in the middle and these two like that. I think I like it. But I want to add something in the bottom as well. So let me find a piece of paper that can go at the bottom. So keep all of my little things in here, things that I feel I can possibly use. Yeah, so I think I'm going to use this one. I really like it. Let's just cut it. So this is actually a negative of die cutting that I did some time ago. So I think I'm going to add this here. Let's use our glue. We could also use gel medium, but I think today I'm just going to go ahead and use glue here. So I'm using this one. This is again one of my favorite glues. Yes, I'm using this Tombow one, which is one of my absolute favorites. It's like it's clogged, so I'll just use a little safety pin that I keep. And let's open it up. This glue is so fantastic. I absolutely love it. Dries up fast, but still gives you time to kind of, work your way. And I'm not going to add it in the absolute center, just a little bit off the center here. And that's it. And now I think I can add my little piece of, so I'm going to add some glue here as well. And next thing I want to do is add my butterflies. So one goes here, then the other one goes here, and then this one goes here. Okay, I think this looks pretty nice. But I think I'm going to use it like that. And let's see what else I can find in non-metal order. No, no, I have these corners. And maybe this is from an old dictionary that I had, and it's too old and quite outdated, so I'm going to add this underneath. Another. Now it's time to add a sentiment. So I have this Tim Holtz sticker book. This is very old, years old, and it has these black and white sentiments, phrases, quotes, etc. And it's really great for art journaling. I use it extensively, as you can see. So I'm going to pick a small sentiment from here, and this one says, if you are lucky to be different, don't change. And I think it goes really well with the butterfly theme. And yeah, that's it. I'm just adding some extra glue so it stays put. This piece turned out really well. I like that this is so similar to Vicky's page and yet so different. I feel I was able to incorporate my own style, and I hope you like it too. This was such a fun exercise, such a stress buster. And if you like watching such videos, do consider subscribing to the channel, like this video, and comment below. And I will see you again next time. Bye bye.